Hello again, digital artists. We are going to experiment with some clipping masks today. So I have a new canvas here. I am going to image canvas size, and you can see that this is actually pretty small, 720 by 576 pixels. If you look at the inches, I've got 10 inches by 8 inches to set up that canvas size. Okay. So I've got a background layer and a layer 1. And what we're going to do is put in some text and then bring in an image and then have that image show only where the text is. So let's go ahead and get started with your text, and your settings here for your size and whatnot are up here at the top. I have the Creepster font selected because it's Halloween time and we're going to do something spooky. So you can type in your word, and if needed, adjust that size. If you want it to stay the aspect ratio or the proportions that it came in at, then you need to hold Shift. If you want to stretch it taller, wider, etc., then do not hold Shift. All right, so that text has started its own layer. I'm going to get rid of this one right now because I may need it later, but I can just start a new one, and I don't want to stack up a bunch of layers that I don't know what they're for. Okay, so now I have my word on my background. I'm going to bring in the image that I want to work with, and I'm just dragging and dropping it because I already have downloaded it and I know what I'm using. So if I turn off the text layer, you can see what the image actually is, whether you get this from your own photo gallery or you are downloading from Pixels and file and opening placing to bring the image into Photopea. You can get it in here however works for you. So I've got my text and my background image. What I'm going to do is make sure that the background image, whatever I want to fill in my text, is on top of the text layer. I'm going to go to clipping mask, and now you can see that it has cut out everything or hidden everything that is not what my text shows. So this is what fills up your letters, and you can do this with any image and any text, any letter, etc. This is how a clipping mask works. If this is the layer that's selected, I can go to my move, and let's say that I want my moon to be up here in the letter K. I can shift it. It will drag the entire image around behind those letters. If I want to make a change to the background, I need to unlock it. Let's say I want the background to be a dark gray so that I don't have that strong contrast between my text and my background. I'm going to go to my paint bucket. This dark gray is in my color picker as the active color. Boom. Now I've got letters that stand out with the creepy kind of clouds and full moon in the background. Let's say I want to readjust the letters on my gray background. Maybe I want them to be higher up here so I can make space for something else down here, or make them lower. If I select here and choose my move tool, as we saw earlier, it will move the image in the background, but it's not going to move the entire thing unless I click and hold Shift, select both of these, and now I can move them together as a unit. So this has got a lot of potential for different creative projects, but it is, like I said, coming up on Halloween, so we are going to do something just quick and easy. My example here was something Halloween-ish. That does not mean that yours has to be.